Good morning. I hope you're doing well this week. It's Mrs. Rogers back for music time, and Avery's back to help me today. We're going to sing our Hey Hey song. Hey Hey, it's music day. Today I'm recording it is Tuesday, so that's what we're going to sing. But whatever day it is, while you're watching, you put that in the song, okay? So think about what day of the week it is. If it's not Tuesday, you sing the right day, okay? We'll say hey, hey. Ready? Here we go. Hey, hey, it's Tuesday. Hey, hey, it's music day. Hey, hey, it's Tuesday. Come on over, let's sing and play. Good, warm up your voice and do your humming sound for me, your humming sound. Get your body warmed up with me. Let's do our movement song for the week. The season we are in right now is springtime. It's springtime. The flowers are blooming. The grass is turning green again. The trees are blooming out, and the weather's getting warm. So we know that it's springtime. Here's our Spring is Here song, okay? Different ways you can move your body. I want you to practice moving with the steady beat of the music, okay? We've been practicing listening for the steady beat and following the steady beat, moving our body to the steady beat. So here's your song to help me practice with that, okay? It says, spring is here and I feel like clapping my hands is the first one. So clap along, move your body. Ready? Spring is here and I feel like clapping my hands. Good. Spring is here and I feel like clapping my hands. Clap with me. Oh, join on in and clap your hands. Clap your hands with me. Clap your hands. Spring is here and I feel like clapping my hands. Okay, you do let's pat our knees now, okay? Help me pat your knees to the beat of the music. Spring is here and I feel like patting my knees. Spring is here and I feel like patting my knees. Join on in and pat your knees with me. Spring is here and I feel like patting my knees. Good, good. Let's do marching. Pick up your knees and make them march, okay? One and then the other. And try to go with the beat of the music. Spring is here and I feel like marching my feet. Spring is here and I feel like marching my feet. Join on in and march with me. March along with me. Spring is here and I feel like marching my feet. Good. All right, let's do nod your head. You can nod your head with me. Spring is here and I feel like nodding my head. Spring is here and I feel like nodding my head. Join on in and nod with me. Nod your head with me. Spring is here and I feel like nodding my head. Good, you can also have fun with that one and put in some spring things like spring is here and I feel like flying a kite. And you can pretend you're gonna fly your kite. Maybe you're gonna pick some flowers, pick up some flowers. Maybe you're gonna blow in the wind. Think of something spring-like you might put in the song. Oh, join on in and dance with me. Dance along with me. Spring is here and I feel like dancing along. Very good. Spring is here. Springtime. Let's do some singing today, okay? And let's review one we practiced in class a few months ago now. You can change your voice to sing high or sing low. In music, there's notes that go high, notes that go low, and notes that are right in the middle, okay? So this one, let's practice. I want want you to practice using your voice, practicing your voice today, okay? Make it sing. I can sing high, I can sing low, I can sing right here in the middle, right here in the middle. I can sing high, I can sing low. Good. Now this one goes, let's all sing right down from high to low. So we come down that scale is what it is. Let's all sing right down from high to low. Okay, so try it with me. Sing along. I can sing high, I can sing low, I can sing right here in the middle, right here in the middle. I can sing high, I can sing low. Now come down. Now let's all sing right down from high to low. Good. Oh, let's all sing right down from high to low. Good. High and low. Practice changing your voice to sing those high notes, to sing the low notes, and sing those notes right in the middle. Okay? We're going to come back to that here in just a second when I get over to the piano, but let's sing one more for you today, and that's the spring song. This song tells us about the weather and what happens in the springtime, and I want you to use that singing voice you just practiced. If the notes go high, just match me and sing those notes along with it, okay? Outside the weather is getting warm. Outside the trees and flowers bloom. Inside we'll learn about the wind and the rain. It must be spring. Spring, 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 spring. It must be spring. Do that again. Spring, 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 spring. It must be spring. Good, let's sing it again. Outside the weather is getting warm. Outside the trees and flowers bloom. Inside we'll learn about the wind and the rain. It must be spring. Now sing spring. Spring, 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 spring. It must be spring. One more time on the spring. Spring, 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 spring. It must be spring. Very nice. So some questions we might ask at the end of that song would be, what is the weather like in the spring? Well, it starts to get warm. Sometimes it's cool in the morning, but it gets warmer in the afternoon when the sun comes out. What happens to the trees and the flowers? They start to bloom. They grow their flowers, their leaves turn green. What is the weather sometimes like in the spring? Sometimes it's windy, sometimes it's rainy. Okay, and what season are we in right now? That is springtime, springtime. All right, let's take a little review here. Last week we reviewed our note values. Can you hand me the Legos? Note values in music, the shape of the note tells us how long or how short to hold that note out. Okay. We talked about the whole note, the half note, and the quarter note. I'm just going to show you my Legos that just kind of review that and show us that in a different picture. All right, the first one we're going to look at is the whole note, and that's the one that's the open oval. Okay, you can kind of see it drawn on here. And that whole note lasts for 4 beats. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so that's the whole note. It lasts for 4 beats. So we play it or we sing it, and we hold it out. Ah, hold it for 4. Ah, Good. In music, it's one of our long notes. A long note, we're going to hold it out that whole time. Now, if I take my super sharp scissors and I cut that note in half, I'm going to get the half note. The half note has the open circle with the stem, lasts for 2 beats now. So see how I've got 2 bumps on my Lego, okay? The half note gets 2 beats. You hand me another half note real quick? Hand me another one. Okay, so it takes 2 half notes to fill up the same amount of space, the same amount of beats as a whole note. So each half note gets 2. We hold them out like this. Ah, ah. Hold them out for 2, and they last a little bit longer than a quarter note, but not as long as a whole note. All right, so if I take my scissors, I cut one of those half notes in half. Now I'm going to get the quarter note. The quarter note gets 1 beat. It has 1 bump on the top. Okay, it gets its name because it takes 4 of them to fill up the measure. It takes 4 of them to fill up 1 measure, or 1 whole note. Okay, so sometimes I'll say, you know, it takes 4 quarters to make a dollar, 4 quarter notes to make up the whole note at the bottom. So we count these, ah, 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 or we would sing them. We'd count them, 1, 2, 3, 4. Each one gets a beat in that measure. Okay, so if we're going to count the half notes, we're going to count 1, we're going to hold it through 2, then we're going to count 3, and we're going to hold it for 4. So it sounds like this. It goes 1, 3, 1, 3. Same thing for the whole note. We're going to say 1, but we're going to hold it out for all of those. So it'd go 1, 1. Okay? So practice with those. You can draw them on a piece of paper. Okay? Draw, it's just like it's an oval, and then an open circle all by itself is the whole note. The oval with the stem, that's what we call that, the black line sticking up, that's a half note. And then the oval colored in with the stem, that's how we can draw a quarter note. Avery's showing you some more of the Legos I have. We'll do the rest another day, but I just wanted to show you those. Now the fun thing we do in class too is I take them all off and I let somebody come up and help me, you know, rearrange the rhythms and write a different rhythm, and then we play through those, and we clap them or we sing them and we count them, those different rhythms you can make. So again, you can draw it on some paper, make a new rhythm, see if you can clap it. There's also a lot of really great YouTube videos that have lots of different rhythm games you can practice with. I like the Preschool Prodigies videos. They have some good ones that you can play along with and clap and stuff with, okay? All right, last thing I want to show you today is a little bit on the piano, okay? On the piano here, I'm just going to move my camera real quick so you can kind of see me a little bit better. Here's my piano. All right, we've talked about highs and lows with singing. Let that be for just a second. All right, so on my piano, we've got the high notes. Listen to some of these. Okay, we've got notes in the middle. And we've got low notes down low. Okay? Low notes down low. So if you have a keyboard or a piano at your house, I want you to get it out, dust it off a little bit if it's dusty, okay? And help me play some on your keys and explore those sounds. We've got low notes. Here's a few more. Okay? And then in the middle, here's your middle sounding notes. Okay? And then we've got notes up high, up high. Okay? And that's what we were singing along. I can sing high, I can sing low, I can sing right here in the middle. And our instruments can make those different sounds as well. Now, we've talked about a little bit about piano in class, and everybody got a turn to play either the keyboard, we had the xylophones out, all the different keyboards I had and could bring and play. So think back to those lessons we talked about our keyboards, okay? And remember there's two colors of keys, two colors of keys. We've got the black keys and the white ones. Slide over so they can see, okay? Okay, the white keys, okay? So two colors of keys. That helps us figure out the pattern on the keys, which helps us find our notes that we need, okay? So remember, the black notes come in a pattern, a group of 2 and a group of 3. Okay, so can you see mine? Here's a group of 2. Here's a group of 3. Group of 2, group of 3. There we go, 2 and 3s. And it'll keep going on and on until the keyboard ends and runs out of room. Now sometimes, and you can see mine on the low side right here. You see that one? I've got a group of 3, group of 2, but oh no, there's only 1 left. Well, that's not a group of 1. It should be a group of 3. It follows the pattern, but it just ran out of room and the keys had to end, okay? So look for that. You're looking for that pattern, groups of 2s, groups of 3s, and that helps us find our starting note that we look for on the piano, and that's a C. So see if you can think and remember how to find a C. You thinking about it? There's a little saying. It says, find 2, take a left. Find 2, take a left. You're looking for the white key, and that's to find the letter C, the note C. And in piano, we start teaching with that note because it's one of the easiest ones to find, one of the most often played, and then we can figure out all the other letters from there, okay? So if you've got a keyboard, look at one and try to remember how to find a C, okay? You're gonna find 2 black ones. You're gonna take a left. Now I know in the video it may be hard to see which way is going left, but remember, you can take your fingers and make the L, and the one that makes the L looking at it, that's your left, okay? So you're gonna move to the left and find that white key. Let me show you one more time on here. You're gonna find 2, come down low. Find 2, you're gonna take a left, and that's a C. And here's all the C's on my piano. Ready? It goes low. Okay, I've got lots of C's on one piano. You've got the low C's, the middle C, and the higher C's up there. Okay, good. So then next week I'll show you a few more. We'll talk about the music alphabet next week. So remember that, think about what that is, and then we'll try to put a few things together. I'll show you some music you can play along. So let me sing my last song, my goodbye song, for you today on the piano. Okay, so it'll say music is all done. I'm just going to play it for you on the piano today, okay? Well, thank you. I hope you have a great week. Stay safe. See you soon.